Oh, hey, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you all can hear me. I'm on the Wi Fi, so if for some reason video goes weird, feel free to chat or text somebody and I can get off the Wi Fi. We're here in some town in Michigan. I don't even know. Royal Oak, I think, playing Little Caesars. So, starting out, we're going to get an early shot from Aiden, and the Little Caesars goalie is going to make a save. 15-minute periods. I don't know. I'm assuming the penalties will be a minute 30, but I don't know. Annie gets it in the neutral zone, reverses it, sends it in offsides. Everybody had a successful travel day yesterday. Our hotel pretty much has a Tim Hortons in the parking lot, so everybody got some good coffee this morning. Smiles all around. All right, face off in the TC zone. Val Hunt is in net this morning. Aiden picks that up on the far boards. Aiden with a nice pass across to Hattie. Hattie looks for options. She shoots and that deflects off a Little Caesars player and high. You need to move more this way, Sean. In that far corner, Hattie and Aiden. Nope, Hattie and Bryn. Bryn pulls that out to Annie. Annie sends it down deep. Woo! Hattie's down there. In comes Bryn. Bryn tries to make a move right at the net, and that gets poked away. Claire down in the corner. That's taken away by Little Caesars, and they're going to advance the other direction. Here comes Little Caesars up ice. They send it down to get a change. That gets picked up by Annie. Annie sends it across to Rimini. Rimini to Kathleen. Kathleen gets it in, and it's poked right back out. So Parker's going to chase, take it behind Val. Parker with not an ideal pass up the center ice. Little Caesars tries for a backhand pass. Can't make anything happen there, so we're back in the neutral. Ooh, TC with a dangerous change there, but they pulled it off. Mia picks that up in the neutral. Fighting with a girl, and oh no! In front of the TC, in front of Little Caesars bench, the referee gets pushed into the Little Caesars bench. He's okay. He comes out smiling. Little Caesars with the shot on net. Val with a save, pushes it to the near boards. I've never seen the ref go into the bench before. That was funny. All right, Little Caesars through the neutral, advancing. That gets poked away by Mirka. Picked up on the far boards by Little Caesars. She's pushed off the puck by Mia. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Let's go. Here's Maddie. Maddie with a nice pass across to Haley, but it bounced past her stick. Oh, no! That's nothing? Really? Okay. So Michigan plays a little rough. That's fine. Haley's fine. Here comes Little Caesars. This girl's got some speed. She gets it poked away at the line, though. Little Caesars sends it into the TC zone. Everybody's getting changes. Here in the near corner, Little Caesars centers it for a spin shot. No such luck there. GV pushes it out from in front. GV looks to send it across to Hattie. It's intercepted by Little Caesars, but ends up on Bryn's stick. They still can't get it into the zone. We're back in the neutral. Bryn sends it back to Mirka. Mirka gets it up to Hattie. Hattie sends it across where Annie picks it up. Annie goes around one Little Caesars girl. Oh, it gets stuck between sticks there. And here comes Little Caesars. She's going to pick up speed. These girls have got some wheels on them. She can't quite get it past Annie. She still gets it centered, but she centers it to Hattie, which doesn't do her any good. We're still in the TC zone. Nice centering pass. She had a wide open shot. It bounced over her stick. She somehow remains. She held the puck long enough to spin and get another shot off, and Val makes a good save. These Little Caesar girls are fast. Um, Cam gets it up. That gets poked away by Little Caesars, but ends up on Rim's stick. Rim can't quite shove that Little Caesars girl off of her, but it did end up on Kathleen's stick. Here comes Livy. Little Caesars comes the other direction. They try to center it. No such luck. Kathleen picks it up, tries to send it far side. The only jersey there is a white one. Parker picks it up. Sends it up the near boards to Kathleen. Kathleen over to Cam. Camden sends it in deep. They're going to get a change. Parker Sandoval did not make the trip to Detroit. Unfortunately, she's at home healing her shoulder, but we love her and we miss her. Hopefully she's watching and cheering. Little Caesars heading the other way. We've gone about 5 minutes this period. There's no score. Little Caesars seems to have a bit more control than TC does, but TC's had a couple of good opportunities. Here comes Haley. Haley gets pushed off the puck. Little Caesars picks it up in the neutral zone. They're trying to regroup. That pops off of her stick and gets picked up by Mia. And sent in, I'm assuming, offsides. So we're going to get a change, bring on Hattie, Bryn, and Aiden with Annie and Brooklyn. Hattie wins that face-off to herself. Ends up on Bryn's stick on the near board. She sends it around the far side. Brooklyn holds the line, sends it in. Little Caesars goalie brushes it aside, brings the first one to it in the corner. Bryn to Aiden. Aiden, gets tripped up in front of the net. Hattie with a wide open shot that deflects off of. Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No.
All right, we're keeping the same girls in. There's 9:15 left in the first period, still no score. Hattie again gets the face-off to herself, but got tripped up trying to get around to get it. Bryn picks it up. Bryn to Hattie. Hattie, was there. That was a great play. Here comes Little Caesars the other direction. Having a little tussle in front there. Jeez. Good job, Valerie! Val with some great saves. Little scrum in front. Puck stays out of the net. Girls get a little passion out, and we're going to get some line changes with 8:46 left. Kathleen's mom just ran across and gave her sticks, so I don't know whose sticks she was playing with. But it was fine. She did great. Little Caesars up the near boards. That gets poked away by Kathleen and her real sticks. Little Caesars trying to center. That goes past her original target, but does get to a teammate. She puts a shot on, and Val stops. All right. Shot on. They tried to deflect that down. Whoa. Ooh. Claire pushing in the far boards. Little Caesars is doing a good job keeping it in there. Livy there. Good job, Liv. Come on, Liv. Livy gets it out. Pushes it at the ref's face. The ref has good reflexes and ducks. Little Caesars comes the other way. GV picks it up at the red line. Pushes it back the other direction. Little Caesars is the first to it. They advance. Try to send it in deep. It doesn't go as deep as she wants it to. That was maybe too many men, but she didn't touch it, so blah, blah, blah. Mia chasing. She's got Maddie with her. Here comes Haley. Haley holds it in the corner. Corner of doom. Can't really see what's happening other than Haley, and it's not because of you. It's because of the corner. Mia and Maddie fighting in that corner. It's going to go behind the Little Caesars goalie where a Little Caesars player will pick it up, reverse it, but it ends up on Maddie's stick. Maddie pushes it up. Was trying to get it to GV, but it deflected weird off the boards and never made it that far. So Little Caesars advances back into the TC zone. Uh-oh. Awkward shot, awkward save. Make sure nobody's said anything. I'm sure you would see it. Okay. So we're going to get some line changes. We're going to bring Hattie, Bryn, and Aiden back on. Annie and Brooklyn. 6:48 left in the first period. Still no score. Hattie's going to line up for the face-off. She tries to push it wide to Brooklyn. The Little Caesars girl gets there. She gets a shot on that deflects high. Little Caesars trying to set something up. She fumbles over it, somehow still centers it, but Annie's there. Here comes Annie. Annie's got Bryn with her. She's got Aiden wide. She sends it across to Aiden. That was a great look. Unfortunately, it deflected off a Little Caesars stick. Here comes Little Caesars the other way. She can't get a shot off, at least not a clean one. Brooklyn behind the net to Annie. Annie, quick pass to Bryn. Bryn, nice little move, gets it to Hattie. Hattie tries to take it wide, sends it down deep. We're going to get a change. Bryn's going to stay on for a little forecheck. Here comes, oops. Oh, that was a miscommunication on TC's part. They're lucky that pass didn't connect. Tried to center. Bryn's going to be the first one to it. Unfortunately, Bryn needs to get off the ice. She's been on for a while. She's getting tired. Woo! Claire, out of nowhere. Come on, Claire! Oh, Claire with a great shot. Unfortunately, nobody at TC could get the rebound. Claire almost got there for her own rebound. That was a great play. Parker picks it up behind the net. Little Caesars knocks it away. They send it back down deep. That's picked up by Cam. Cam up the far boards. Little Caesars, woo, she has a zinger there. That's blocked in front by Parker. And that ends up with Rim. Come on, Rim! Go, Rim! Rim's got Livy with her. Rim takes it wide. Rim still down low. I love seeing our defense advance. Claire's the first one there. She gets tripped up. Haley comes in hot, almost takes the puck away there. Ooh. Rim with a little poke check knee there, but either the refs didn't see it or they didn't want to call it. Cam and Claire. Woo. That comes up to Little Caesar. She throws a shot on that, goes way wide. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. There's still no score. Little Caesar's looking for options. She loses it, gets it to Haley. Haley with a great pass to Mia. Here comes Mia. Mia puts it toward the net. Rebound to Little Caesars. Little Caesars comes the other direction, sends it down. They wave off that icing. I'm not positive why. Woo! She gets tripped up there. I think she's tripping on her own skates because she just fell down like 3 times. The first one I might have said Judy tripped her. Centering, she did have somebody there, but couldn't connect. Mia pushes it into neutral zone. Little Caesars picks it up. Oh no, that gets, Mirka had it, that got taken away. Here comes Little Caesars, that gets deflected. They've got to regroup there in their own zone. Bryn with a good job charging. Bryn, that comes across. Ooh, Aiden almost picked that off, but no dice there. Annie, the far side. Woo! Ooh, GV holding the girl up against the boards. Here comes Hattie. Hattie across to Annie. Annie back to Hattie. Hattie tries to go around the Little Caesars girl. Successful. Hattie looking for options. Hattie gets pushed down. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a check on Little Caesars. So TC's going to get a power play. with 2:58 left in the first period. Stop, Blue! We're going to keep Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Annie, Brooklyn. The penalties are a minute 30. Whoa, all right. Brooklyn pushes it over to Annie. Annie sends it wide to Aiden. Aiden reverses it. Don't think that's what she really wanted to do. But Annie picks it up behind the net. Annie to Bryn. Bryn behind the net. Go help her, go help her, go help her. Here comes Aiden. Aiden to Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts it toward the net. Goalie pushes it wide. Annie gets there. Hattie, tries to backhand it to Bryn, who somehow gets a hold of it. Bryn, oh boy, that gets poked away. Oh no. Here comes Little Caesars. Brooklyn is there. That gets poked enough that the Little Caesars girl can't get anywhere. There's 38 seconds left in our power play, which I'm not sure. Oh, we got maybe one shot off. Aiden with a nice pass to Bryn. Here comes Bryn. Bryn puts a shot on. Goalie pushes that wide. TC's getting a change. Annie gets there first. Aiden's going to get there. Somebody get in front. Somebody get in front. Aiden is going to try a wraparound. Kind of gets pushed off before I think she ever actually got the puck around there. Annie drops it for Parker. Parker puts a shot on. Goalie pushes it wide again. Cam down to somebody. Oh, Kathleen. Kathleen chased into the corner. The TC power play is over. Kathleen's tripped up in the corner, and Little Caesars is going to bring it up the near boards. Parker holds the line. Good job, Parker. Kathleen. Nice, Kathleen. She's got Cam with her. Camden and Kathleen fighting behind the net with two Little Caesars players. Little Caesars comes out with it. They're looking for places to go. Didn't have a ton of options. They did get it out of the zone, but not past the neutral zone. Here comes Camden. She's in offsides. Dang it. That was a good sequence there. 52 seconds left in the first period. There is still no score. So far, this has been, I think, a pretty good game. I think TC's coming out really strong this morning. Maddie's taking this face off. She's got Mia and Haley with her. We've got Mirka and Jeevy back on defense. Mia comes in, puts a shot on goal. Haley reverses. Oh, that gets picked up by Little Caesars. They can't get it out of the zone, so we're going to try to maybe go back the other way. Nope, we're going to keep coming this way. Mirka. Ooh, Mirka with a nice look to Haley. It deflected, and the goalie's going to make a save on the side of the net. 26 seconds left in the first period. Still no score. Same girls are going to stay on the ice. Maddie pushes that face off down deep. Little Caesars just sends it. Ooh, she almost had a cherry picking situation there, but that did not get through. 10 seconds left. Woo, Little Caesars with a collision course there. I don't know why everybody cheered about it. They both went down hard. I don't feel like anybody had the upper hand there, but that's cool. All right, so after one, we've got a tie game at 0-0. All right, back for the second. TC will be skating right to left now. Aiden picks that up, sends it up the boards. Bryn to Hattie. Hattie looking for some options there. She had two girls in front of her, so she tried to go back. Didn't get very far. Little Caesars picks it up. They try to send it. They do have a little cherry picking tendency there. Here comes Annie. Oh, Annie can't quite keep a handle on it. And Little Caesars is going to send it up through the neutral zone. They bring it in. Brooklyn's there. Shot on. Oh, boy. I don't know how that didn't go in. Good job, Valerie! I don't know if Val got her skate up, kicked her foot up, or if the girls shot it into the side of the net. Hey, I would like to see the replay on that, Nikki. Okay, thank you. Nikki has a camera behind the net over there, so we'll check out the replay and see if Val might have kicked her heel up and stopped that from going in, which would be badass, pardon my French. All right, Parker off the face-off, sends it up to neutral. Whoops. At the red line, it's going to get picked up by Little Caesars. She comes in, shot on, right into Val's glove. So early in the second period, we still have no score. Kathleen on the far boards, fighting off two girls, gets it into the neutral zone. Little Caesars brings it back the other direction. They try to send it in deep. Parker blocks it, sends it back out. Little Caesars has to regroup. Hey, get some control of it, Blue. Let's go. Wait. Little Caesars. That shot goes wide. She still has it. She still has it. She still has it. She's cycling. And after all that, it ends up on Camden's stick, but they still can't get it out. Behind the TC net, she backhands it. She's got a wide open player. And she shot it high. All right. What do we got here? We've got Maddie. Livy. Haley. GV. Come on, come on, come on. And Mirka on defense. Little Caesars sends it back into the TC zone. We have had zero control of the puck this period. So you could tell Little Caesars is a little flustered that they got out of the first period scoreless. So they're coming at us. So TC's got to step up. Mirka and Haley on the far boards. Haley tries it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, Maddie. Maddie sends it up. Little Caesars in their own zone, regrouping. Again, with the cherry picking. I always love when top 10 teams use the cherry picking tactic, which I guess if it works, more power to them. That gets intercepted. Come on, Livy! Livy pushes it in deep, so TC's able to get a change. Livy's still down there fighting. Yes! Job, Olivia! So the great thing about Livy, I don't know what he called. What did he call? Call it cross check? I don't know. Livy is mighty and tiny, and she pisses girls off. So when she's down there fighting 4 other girls and she still somehow has control of the puck, they start pushing and shoving, and out of that we get a power play. So I'll take that all day long. So we've got Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Brookie, Annie. Ooh, oh, no. Little Caesars won that face-off and got it out of the zone. Brooklyn, oh, come on, girls. Bryn She's going to carry it in. She's got Aiden behind her. She gets it to Aiden. Aiden back to Bryn. Bryn back to Aiden. Aiden to Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts a shot on. Rebound goes up the far boards. Aiden gets there first. Gets it up to Hattie. Hattie off her foot back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to Annie. Annie tries to put a shot on. It deflects off a Little Caesar's skate. Come on, Brinley. Bryn. Oh! What an angle! Holy cow, Bryn! Woo! Yeah, Bryn! Bryn hosts with an absolutely insane angle. Threw it at the net. It goes over the goalie's glove side. I'm not even sure the goalies saw that. That was sick. Where is Charlie Host? Holy cow. Nice shot, Bryn. That was sweet. All right, so 11:20 left in the first period. The second period. Thank you, Sean. TC has a 1-0 lead on a power play goal. So that ought to make Little Caesars even angrier. So TC's got to keep this stepped up game. They're playing great. Camden up to Claire. Claire gets forced off the puck. Kathleen and a Little Caesars player go down right here in front of us. Here comes Little Caesars up the far boards. She tries to carry it in, sends it in where Parker picks it up. Parker extends to Kathleen. Kathleen tipped it in but couldn't get control of it. Here comes Little Caesars the other way. They lose it to Mia. They push Mia off the puck. Still stayed in their zone for a little bit. Here comes Little Caesars. They've got a 2-on-1. That was a good idea. Val was there. You got to get up. You got to get up. Val doesn't have a stick. Get it out of the zone. Oh, crap. Val still doesn't have a stick. Luckily, Little Caesars went in offsides. Job, Lou! Keep it up, Lou! All right. 10:21 left in the second period. TC with a 1-0 lead. That faceoff is won back to GB. GB sends it across. Go, Haley! Go, Haley! Oh. The girl next to Haley tripped up. Haley couldn't quite get control of it. GB sends it in. Little Caesars picks it back up. GB pushes it in. Haley and Mia charging. Little Caesars behind her own net. She goes down. Mia, tries to center. That deflects. Here comes Little Caesars. Nope. GB held the line for a hot second. Little Caesars got it out. Mirka reverses. Mia's going to pick it up. Mia sends it across to Haley. Bounces back to Mia. Haley, good job, Hay! Here comes Aiden. Aiden picks it up, sends it across where Hattie's going to get there. Here comes Bryn. Bryn has our power play goal. A sweet power play goal. GB pushes it toward the center. Deflects onto Bryn's stick. Bryn reverses. Centers to Aiden. Aiden puts a shot wide. Hattie fighting off a Little Caesars player. Leaves it for GB. GB puts a shot on. Save! Bryn with a rebound high. Little Caesars clears it out. Little Caesars is going to get there first. She can't do anything with it. GB clears it. That deflects off of something enough that icing is waved off. Aiden forechecking. Holds it in. Bryn's down there. Here comes Little Caesars. Annie holds it. Annie's looking for a backhand. Aiden! Ugh! There was a rebound. Aiden did not get a lot of mustard on that. Bryn still fighting low. Aiden pokes that away. This line's been on here for a long time. Bryn to Annie. Annie, with a nice save, and that's going to deflect. Brooklyn is going to be the first one to it. She takes it behind Val. Sends it across. That would be icing, but it's not going to make it that far, so that's good because Brooklyn had been on the ice for a while. She's going to get her change. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. TC is maintaining a 1-0 lead. Annie with a great defensive play. Claire working in the corner. Claire pushes it up the boards. Woo! Kathleen gets helicoptered off the puck. Little Caesars behind their own net. Claire, Cam, Parker. Oh. And here we've got a 3-on-2, but they can't control it. So Little Caesars in the far corner. Tries to send it up. Kathleen sends it across for Claire. Claire pokes it into the neutral. And Little Caesars sends it in deep. I feel like they just turned the air conditioner on in the ice rink here. Temperature dropped a couple degrees. Here comes Camden. Cam, come on, Cam. Cammy, Claire, Kathleen, everybody's favorite line. Little Caesars, she drops it back, puts a shot on, that goes high. Stuck in the corner where Rim picks it up. Rimini advances it to Kathleen. Kathleen tried to get it out. It deflected off of a Little Caesar stick and goes back deep. Parker's the first one to it. Parker up to Claire. Through the neutral. Just over 6 minutes left in the second period. TC, kind of a dangerous change, but Rim did a good job staying on. Little Caesars takes a shot that goes. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, Mia almost picked that up. She would have had maybe not a clear breakaway, but at least a one-on-one. The Little Caesars holds it in. They lose that, and they manage to keep that in somehow. Shot on, that deflects wide. Our defense has been on the ice for a long time. Clear it! Just up ice! Gosh darn it! This is when disasters happen. Rim tried to clear it, and it fumbled off her stick. We still can't get it out. That goes high. Oh, God. They need to ice it something fierce. Rip it up the ice, Blue. This group of girls has been on the ice for 2-3 minutes. Defense, maybe 4 minutes. So that is a very welcome save and a very welcome hold right there. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period. TC still up 1-0 on a power play goal from Bryn Host. All right, Hattie gets that face off back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn pushes it up to Aiden. Aiden tries to get it to Hattie and misses. So that's going to be icing. You missed. Too far. My kid secretly in her head is like, shut up, Mom. It's fine. So we're going to do that again. Hattie, same thing. Gets it back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Little Caesars trying with some centering passes there, all of which were tipped away. They try it again. Aiden's going to get there. Send it up the boards to Annie. Through the neutral. Here comes Little Caesars. Aiden pokes that away, and that's going to go on offsides. Good job, Pud! What's that?
Feels logging on now.
Oh, okay. TC is going to get a change. We've got 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period.
Come on, Blue!
Cam with the face-off. Gets that back to GV. GV pushes it up to Kathleen, but that gets taken away by Little Caesars player. Kathleen sends it into the neutral zone. I think that was offsides again, maybe? Or did it deflect off somebody in the bench? Okay. Offsides, and they're going to do a center ice face-off for that one. We're going to keep in Cam, Claire, and Kathleen. GV and Mirka back on D. Cam gets that back to Mirka. Mirka to GV. GV pushes it into the Little Caesars zone. Claire, put a shot on. Claire, put a shot on. Claire. Claire can't quite get a shot off. Good opportunity, though. Nice! The Little Caesars player pushes that into Mirka's skates. It's a great play. Little Caesars still has it. That gets taken away by Camden. Cam. Woo! Here comes Claire. I mean, Cam. Cam to Mirka. Mirka, woo, loses it at center ice. Gets shoved off of it, kind of violently. Oh, no. Whoa! Shot high. In the process of the save, Val kicked out and kicked the net off. So we're going to get a net adjustment and we're going to get a line change. With 3:06 left in the second period, still a 1-0 lead for TC. We've got Haley, Maddie, and Mia with Rim and Parker on D. Little Caesars gets that off the faceoff, shot on wide. Mia gets it out of the zone. Haley gives chase. Mia does a good job, gets it to Maddie. Maddie pushes it toward the net. Haley tried to get there, but couldn't quite. Yeah, let's hang out on this side for a little bit. Puck goes up the far boards. Haley, good job, hey! Haley takes it away, up to Rim. Rim puts a shot on, and the goalie makes the save. 2:30 left in the second. Gonna bring on Aiden, Bryn, and Hattie.
Let's go, TC!
Annie and Brooke. Little Caesars wins that face-off. She sends it up to her awaiting cherry picker, who can't quite get there. So that's icing. The geometry on that off the boards to the cherry picker was not accurate that time. They need to practice that more. Whoa! Little Caesars picked that up. Annie overskated it. That's all right. TC gets a hold of it in their own zone. Aiden just gets it and turns and shoots it at nobody, which is not ideal. But she did deflect that one, and that time she got it to a teammate. Bryn tries to center it. Hattie was there, just not all the way there. Annie gets caught in the corner. Here comes Little Caesars the other direction. She sends it across. Little Caesars advancing with a nice pass. Yes, Valerie! That was a defensive struggle there for TC. And Little Caesars offside. Everybody should be giving Val some extra love right now because she's saving our you-know-whats. Our bacon. Sean Twist, thank you. Val is saving our bacon right now. All right, 1:30 left in the second period. TC hanging on by the hair of their chinny chin chins to a 1-0 lead. Kathleen chases. Kathleen shoves the girl off of it. Good job, Kathleen. Yes, Liv. Oh, Livy gets it out Tries to center, but nobody's there. Mirka does a great job keeping the girl off the puck. Puck comes, Kathleen holds it, squirts out. Cam's going to be the first one to it. Cam circles. Cam, hey, she killed time. Little Caesars picks it up in the corner. They reverse again. 34 seconds left. Nice pass to neutral. She's gonna skate past. Mirka pokes that away. Mirka still hanging on to it, goes down. Cam is there. That comes up to Liv. Livy up to Kathleen. Kathleen sends it down deep. 13 seconds left in the second period. Kathleen fighting behind the net. This is where Livy and Kathleen are like the greatest. They are a head plus shorter than those two girls, and they're just driving them nuts. So, after 2 periods, TC has a 1-0 lead on a power play goal from Bryn. All right, 15 minutes. Here we go. Little Caesars gets that face off. They advance. She can't get through Rin Parker. Haley gets it behind the net. Oh boy, Little Caesars with a shot. Haley picks that up. Whoops. Ooh, Haley gets tripped and shoved up against the boards. Parker with a good job keeping it out of the front there. Somebody's net guard is off. That deflects high. Net guard, anybody? The net guard has been claimed for those at home that were worried about it. Just kidding. All right, Aiden, Hattie, Bryn, Annie, Brookie. Ooh, Aiden pokes that away. Whoop. Brooklyn. Oh! Brooklyn sent that backwards without looking who was behind her. And unfortunately, it was a Little Caesars player. Fortunately, Val was paying attention. That was not ideal. All right, Brooklyn pushes it up. Little Caesars gets it. Shot on wide. Bryn has Aiden in front of her. Couldn't quite get it up to her. Aiden to Bryn. Bryn. Ugh. And here comes Little Caesars. Ooh, Mirka poked it away enough. Good job, Mirka! GV. Oh boy. Reverses to Claire. Claire pops it out to Livy. Back to Claire. Claire out of the zone. Kathleen. Good job, Kath. Kathleen and Livy. Kathleen up. Ooh, Kathleen tries to center it to Claire. That pops past her stick. But Claire's the first to it. Claire to GV. GV puts it toward the net. It deflects high. Kathleen's going to be the first one to it behind the net. She's got Claire with her. Livy tries to center. That's intercepted by Little Caesars. That goes high and into the netting. So 12:51 left in the third period. TC's still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Little Caesars wins that face-off. She takes it, reverses, passes it, and there we go. Bit of a defensive meltdown there, and once again, Val saves the day. Great save by Val. TC back in the Little Caesars zone. Mia. Woo! Mia crawls over top of the girl's head. Maddie tries a backhand. Can't get all of it. Maddie up to Rim. Rim puts it toward the net. Ooh, that almost deflected off of a Little Caesars girl. Parker has the shot. Come on, Parks. Oh, God, I thought that went in. That must have gone just over the net because it looked like it went bar down and in. Nice shot, Parks. All right. Gonna send back in Aiden, Hattie, and Bryn with Annie and Brooklyn. Little Caesars won that face-off. Aiden got it behind the net to Hattie. Oh, Hattie tries to center to Bryn. Pass Bryn to Annie. That's blocked in front. Little Caesars gets it out. They send it down. Brooklyn picks it up. Reverses it, but there's just Little Caesars. Whoa, that just went past 3 TC girls to a Little Caesars player. Come on. Go, 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 go. Aiden, for the love. Aiden gets it across to Bryn. Oh, God. Hattie somehow. Come on, Hattie May! Hattie gets taken out. Yes, they did call it. He thought about it. It was a very slow hand raise. He like did this. He was like, ew. Decided. So Hattie goes down. TC's on another power play here with 11-12 left in the third period. Keeping the same girls on. Little Caesars brings on their PK unit. Hattie's going to take the face off. She gets that back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn with a shot. Nobody's there. I don't know why nobody's there. So after TC scored an amazing power play goal last period, they just let in a shorthanded goal.
Come on, Blue. Get it back.
Let's go, Blue. Wow, trippy, trip. So TC still has a power play. They've got a minute left on it. There's 10:47 left in the third period. It's now a tie game. Little Caesars. Woo! Rimini got beaten by the blue line monster there. Cam picks it up. Cam, turn and shoot! Come on! Oh, Cam put a great shot on. Livy was there for a rebound. It bounced out the other direction though. Little Caesars can't clear it. Little Caesars picks it up. They send it to the near boards. Boy,
Come on.
that comes out of the zone with 17 seconds left in the power play. Parker pushes it up. Oh, that goal just took the wind out of their sails.
Come on.
All right, power play is over. There's 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. We have a tie game. Parker picks it up. Third period. Did I say second? No, I don't even know anymore. Here comes Little Caesars. She passes it across. I don't know if she shot that wide or if Val got a piece of it. Haley gets it poked away, hangs on to it at the blue line. Here comes Mia. Mia holds it in, sends it down deep. Maddie's gonna give chase. Haley's gonna be the first one there on the near boards. It comes up to Mirka. Mirka puts it toward the net. Goalie sends it wide. Nobody's over there. The cherry picker is out. Which they scored a shorthanded goal with a cherry picker, so I guess I need to stop judging the cherry picker. Little Caesars girl gets past our defense, gets a shot off, but Val answers. Little Caesars still has it. They hold it in by an inch. And that clears out. Here comes Little Caesars the other way. Whoa. Yikes. Blow the whistle, dude. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Why did you even let that go that long? She just got shot right in the neck, the ear, or whatever by her own teammate. And you can tell her own teammate is not happy about it. Ow. You could like hear that. I'm gonna mute it for a second.
Let's go, Blue.
All right. The Little Caesars girl got up. I didn't see. I think she's just sitting on the bench contemplating her life. If nothing else, her ears are ringing. I don't know. So we get a face-off in the Little Caesars zone. That comes out to the blue line to Annie. Annie sends it back down deep. Bryn is there. Bryn to Hattie. Hattie back to Bryn. Back to Hattie. Hattie cycling to Annie. Annie to Aiden. Aiden, somebody get in front. Aiden gets it taken away. And here comes Little Caesars the other way. Aiden, Brooklyn, Hattie, all fighting down low. Little Caesars somehow comes out with it, and Val makes a good save.
Come on, Blue.
Let's go, TC! Cam takes that face off, fumbles it a little bit. It gets up to the blue line. Little Caesars holds it in. Little Caesars behind the TC net. Passes, shoots high. Whoa! That was hit with a high stick. I think it was our high stick.
It was. That was dangerous.
Yikes. And we're going to get a face-off all the way at the other end. Oh, well, it must have been theirs if the face-off's going down here.
Come on, Blue.
Ah, yes.
Come on, TC!
All right, Cam with the face-off. Gets picked up by Little Caesars. She sends it up. Parker picks it up right in front of the red line. Pushes it to Camden. Camden gets it knocked back into the neutral zone. Parker.
Don't take it down. Get it out of the fucking zone.
Little Caesars
Way more fucking work for us.
loses it to Kathleen in the neutral zone. Kathleen pushes it in deep and chases. She's got Claire with her. Whoa, wow. Claire and this number 43 are about to throw fists here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Number 43 does not like Claire, who is small and feisty, and she doesn't know how to handle her, so she just rips her stick out of her hand and throws it like a 4-year-old. All right, 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third period. We've got a tie game. Little Caesars is in control in the TC zone right now. She tried to center it, and that goes out of the zone. Mia chases it down. GV picks it up, gets it up to Mia. Go, Mia! Mia, 1-on-2, tries to get a shot off. And it's punched out by Little Caesars. Little Caesars tries to bring it the other direction, and they're offsides. Let's go, Blue!
Come on, TC! Let's go, girls! Let's
Come on, Blue.
go!
Hattie picks it up, gets it poked away, but she stays with it. She's got Bryn out front. She's got Aiden coming behind the net. Gets it up to Annie. Annie puts a shot on. Little Caesars blocks it in front. They pass it up. Here comes Little Caesars. She centers it. Blocked in front by Annie. Here comes Aiden. Aiden to Hattie. Hattie, come on, Hattie. Take her, Hattie. Dang it. Gets blocked, but ends up with Annie. Annie tries to toe drag around and gets blocked. That was a good defensive play. Brooklyn sends it back out of the zone, and Little Caesars comes in offsides. 5:05 left in the third period
Let's go, Blue.
of a tie game.
Come on, TC!
Get back, Blue.
Oh, sorry. That's right where my microphone is. I was imitating that my heart is pounding, and I realized I just punched the microphone. So, sorry, everybody. Parker pushes it out of the zone.
Move it.
How did they not wave that off? The girl literally, okay, that's fine. That's icing. The Little Caesars girl put her stick down, and it must have just missed her stick, so. Let's go, Blue. 4:49 left in the third. Cam's going to take the face off. She's got Kathleen and Claire. TC up the boards. Kathleen is there. Kathleen can't get a handle on it. We're just playing some board hockey here. That does pop out. Little Caesars puts a shot on. Camden blocks it. Here comes Claire. Claire's got Cam with her. Kathleen falling behind a little bit. Claire puts a shot on that's blocked and goes wide. Oh, God. Gosh darn it. And here is Kathleen's going to go to the box. And luckily, cross-checking, and the girl retaliated on her, so guess what happens? We're still playing 5-on-5 hockey, and 2 girls are in the box. So Claire got lucky there that the girl... All right, 4:08 left in the third period. Aiden, Hattie, Bryn. Hattie gets that face off. Aiden down low to Hattie, to Annie. Annie sends it in, and it's kicked away by Little Caesars, who can't get it past Hattie. Back up the boards. Centered it. God bless you. Little Caesars, woo, makes a move, shoots whilst diving. And Val makes the save. 3:43 left in the third period. 1-1 game. What are the shots on goal, Nikki? Like, how many do we have? How many do they have total? Who has what? That's closer than I thought it was. Shots on goal are 21-20 TC. So this has been a very evenly matched game. And Little Caesars puts it in offsides, and he's sending it all the way down. He's saying, eh.
No homers here today.
Huh?
No homers, I guess.
Yeah, I know. .317 left in the third period. Tie game. Maddie. Haley. Livy. GV. That was played with a high stick, so we're coming back. Who's my other defenseman? Oh, Mirka. Come on, Blue! Keep it up! Keep it up! Maddie wins a faceoff to herself. Oh my God, with the backhand pass, Livy was there, and the Little Caesars girl. GV stops the cherry picking, ends up on Mirka's stick. Mirka's got Maddie with her. I think Little Caesars thought that was offsides. I don't know. There was a fuss on the Little Caesars bench. Here they come. GV's back. Oh my God. The worst part about these games is it's always the flimsiest, floppiest, shittiest shots that are the ones that find the net. Holy crap. Not even sure how that went in after the game that Val has had. She's going to want that one back. So TC has 2 minutes and 35 seconds to answer back. They are now down 2-1. After playing the best I've seen them play all year. And they're still playing great. They just have got to get another one in at this point. Here comes Rim. Parker, come on, Perks. Parker, shot on. That goes wide. It doesn't go wide. The goalie makes a save. It went behind the net. Little Caesars trying to get it out. Oh, no. Everybody wanted that to be a trip, and it was not.
You gotta see, don't worry about it.
Come on, TC!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Little Caesars fumbles it a little bit, but they pick it up, and they're advancing. She still has it. She sends it up, and hopefully Aiden is there for checking. Aiden tips it. Hattie is there. Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts it toward the net. The goalie pushes it away. Bryn is the first one there, and that comes out. 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Aiden picks it up. Aiden tries to get it to Hattie. It deflected. Little Caesars tries to clear. Brooklyn, shot on. Wide. Val has been pulled. We have an empty net. Annie, shot on. Save. Aiden to Bryn. Bryn, trying to catch Hattie. Brooklyn puts it on net, and a nice save by the goalie. Aiden was there for a rebound, but the goalie didn't let one out.
Come on, Blue!
So we've got 41 seconds left. 6 on 5. Empty net. They're gonna keep. They're gonna keep the same girls on.
Come on, Blue!
Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Cam, Annie, and Brooklyn. Hattie. Face off goes to Little Caesars. They send it around the boards. Bryn's the first to it. Annie. Oh no. Brooklyn pushes it up. Camden puts it toward the net. Goalie brushes it aside. Brooklyn's got it again. Boy. Centered to Cam. Cam trying to get a shot off. Hattie. Somebody get in front of the net. How do we have nobody in front of the net? 3 seconds left. I hate that shit. Sorry, I'm cussing. I think it should be illegal to cover the puck like that at the end of a game. I think that's crap. So, after probably the best game I've seen them play all year, TC unfortunately falls to Little Caesars 2-1. I thought that was a great way to start the tournament. We'll be back at 3:25 Eastern time this afternoon.